When I look back on my life, there's plenty of times I've asked, why me? Why did why did I survive that car accident? Walk away with just scratches. Why did I survive 10 years of abusing alcohol and drugs? How come I was gifted three beautiful, healthy kids? And how did I overcome hitting rock bottom? Not once, but twice. And I was able to get off of antidepressants that I was on for 8 years. And I had to deal with a felony in tax evasion and a misdemeanor in sales tax. I lost my business. I got divorced. I lost my house. I mean, how is all that possible? And here I am. I was also lucky enough to have an awakening, so to say, where I was basically looked at life completely different than the way I used to look at life. What I value is completely different. How I look at myself, completely different. That is a gift. And like I said, I say, why me? So I've come to realize that it's me because I'm supposed to share this story so I can help anyone who might happen to be going through a similar story. When I went through my stuff, there was no platform like Instagram where you could, get maybe a life coach and at least talk to someone besides family. And because you know what? If you don't have the tools in the toolbox, then you can't fix what needs to be fixed. And that's has a lot to do with my situation because, from early on, I knew that I realized that I had problems with every relationship that I was ever in. And basically, I realized that, I figured it was me. and it was. I know my thought process was fucked. And so the second rock bottom, I faced all my demons. And that's something that takes a tremendous amount of strength because I avoided facing those demons for 50 some odd years. And then at rock bottom, you got nothing to lose. And I think you realize that if you don't face these demons now, it's going to kill you. So now the beauty of Instagram is that you can find a role model or somebody that might just inspire you to give you hope. And right now, the funny thing is that the thought of being able to help someone inspires me to even take my game up another level. So, that would make every mistake that I've ever made that much more worth it. even though for me personally, it's something I know that I needed to do to get to where I am now. So if you're struggling, you know, and I think that is the first step in taking care of anything that you have to take care of, regardless of you know, what it is, because there's always someone that went through it, and they're going to be able to tell you what worked for them. May not exactly work for you, but it could get you in the right direction, and then you'll adjust it so it works for you. But so the message is if you're struggling with stuff, get help, man. You know, that's it. All right. Good luck.